Hey guys, Banana Luck here. So we are here with the very last series of the Eternal Spire videos. This is going to be stage 7 to 9. And as usual, if any of the difficulty intensifiers are too much for you to handle, feel free to uncheck them and then come back to redo the stage and check those and uncheck the intensifiers you selected in the first round. I believe that's how you can actually, clear through everything, since there are more than enough chances per day for you to go at it again. So this is stage 7, and we are going to use Magmus. He's a unit that does very well in this stage because of the ultimate that gives him 2 extra block. Other units that come to mind that do really well would be Malvira, because of the extra block she gets as well, and the fact that she actually does some decent damage. Other than that, the only other unit I can think of is Kigiri with the AoE slashes, and also the fact that he has 6k base attack just like Magmus. So this is what we're going to roll with, and let's get it on without further ado. I'm going to put Aatrox down first of all. First unit to get down to try to chip down this tentacle, because that will reduce the, healing that we actually need from Alien later on. Because the tentacles will keep doing damage and Alien has to, survive from this range he does as well. That's almost done there. Place down Aatrox and then pop the ultimate. The ultimate is basically what's going to keep us alive here and also going to destroy the mobs really quickly. Okay, now that's done, we dismiss Aatrox.
An eye for an eye.
Okay, just gonna let things run normally here. Don't think we need to use any ultimates or whatnot. Here we have another big wave, which is what we save the ultimate for. Proc all this. Try to get Magmus to be healed up. Now I'm also going to put in Aatrox here. It's going to help with some AoE damage basically. One thing that's annoying is also the healer up top, because we can't hit him. It's actually providing some heals that's slowing down some of the clear times here. So once again, next wave, I'm gonna proc these ultimates. I'm gonna do Aatrox here as well.
An eye for an eye. Back to the inferno.
There we go. Aatrox is gonna come in again, which is nice. We definitely need that extra block. Okay. And that's basically it. The healer is gonna die for sure. Okay, we'll put back Magmus down, just to split up the player. There we go. Okay, so that's stage 7 cleared. Okay, now we're back with stage 8, and it's pretty much the same as the last time round. We do need a mage that can heat all the tiles to the end here. Yeah, because most mage, their tiles are actually extended just straight to here, not to the sides. That's something to take note of. If not, any magic AoE, unit place here will work just as well. But this is the units we're going with, and you'll see why in a bit. That range is important. So first of all, you're going to get AI down. I place her in this position so that it maximizes the icicles that she can actually place down. And we're not going to actually use any units. We're not going to use Aatrox just yet. You're going to see what Aatrox is for in a bit later on. And now I can place down Vienna. And this icicle should take care of all these boulders at the start. I don't think this ones will be any issue. Yep. So we're gonna wait for a bit here. When the stun bar is about to move, that's when we actually place down Aatrox to trigger the explosion, and that's gonna help us get Aatrox to get some damage in as well. There we go. You can see them lining up nicely. And you can see why you need the extra tower range at the end. Because without that, essentially not gonna get any damage in on the last unit. And once these guys stack up, so two of them stacking up together, that's a no-go because you basically would see them getting extra attack speed off. So that's same thing again, same deal. And this time around, we may have to put in Decimus. The boulders, let's see. Nope, still doing fine. Yeah, the stun bug went off a bit earlier, and we have a lot of boulders rolling in this time. So let's see. I do think that we actually need some Decimus action here. There we go. I can place Aatrox down to get some damage off, but basically these guys should be dealt with quite swiftly. Just do the execute, and there we go. It's done. Obviously, if you have no Vienna, any other mage would do just as well. You just need to make sure that they can damage the towers all the way to the end, and then you're good here. I definitely cannot use any of the epic mages because they don't have that extended tower. So yeah. Okay, so we're back with stage 9. This stage is also pretty tough to make free to play. So yeah, this is what we're going to work with. We have Rezak here for AoE damage, Setram just to deal with the guys spawning in the middle and also the bottom wave. You can swap some of these guys out. Setram can go with Hatsut, for example. Silas works just as fine too. And then other than that, Rezak can be swapped for Nyx or Kai, just basically any AoE marksman that you can find. So yeah, let's get on with it. And first unit we're going to place down is obviously Setram, just to deal with the mage at the up top. And that's going to be done just fine. I'm going to put Rezak in, deal with this guy up top. And we're going to pop the ultimate right away to deal with this mage. And this is going to come in just in time as well. And that's when we can put down Hollow Nyx actually. Waiting for the fishes to come out here. There we go. And then I can put down Lunaria here.
This doll is outfitted for combat.
You can see this run is pretty sketchy. And I'm gonna pop Rezak's ultimate here. And yeah, pop the Setram ultimate here again. And I think there's gonna be last two guys coming out here. And there we go, that's done. So it looks straightforward here, but it took us a long while to get the timings right and all. If your Setram is not A5, obviously the last ultimate will have to wait a little longer. But yeah, that's basically it for the run. Eternal Spire all cleared out. And that's maximum rewards. How much do we get? 2.8k of the gold eggs and 2k for the blue ones. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know down in the comment section if you have any questions or substitutions and whatnot. And yeah, That's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.